Let's go to Jay in Ohio. Jay.
Good morning, boys.
Hey.
You there, man?
Yeah.
Hey, I used to work on for Grimes Aerospace on the black boxes, and they're far from indestructible. We used to do tests where we would put them in a heat chamber and run them, and we took them up so hot that they would melt. And once magnesium from aluminum starts melting, it's done deal. You can't stop it. It's a fire that won't go out. So
what heat does that happen at? Do you know?
Say again, Jimmy.
What temperature does that happen at?
At about 1,800 Fahrenheit, the magnesium comes out of the aluminum, and everything's destroyed.
Mm. How hot did the fire get in the day?
204 degrees.
Oh, like you could make muffins.
He was setting up for one of our bits, Bobby.
Yeah,
you missed it, Bobby, you big fat pig.
All right, relax, you fucking dumb cunt. You come to one of my shows, I'll fucking punch you right in your face. We'll see how fat I am. You fat mustache cunt.
Bobby is finally had it.
I'm really going to fucking punch you right in your face, you fat cunt. I hope you die in a fucking magnesium fire today.
But it was the way the guy said it. Please, can we hear that again?
So maybe I shouldn't read Stephen S. from Bayshore's instant feedback, huh?
What?
Hey, Ope, the crane is out there to lift Bobby's lunch up to the studio. Actually writes Blobby's lunch.
I'm not even fucking that fat, you fucking dumb audience member.
Yeah? What's up with your kidneys? What are they telling you?
Well, they just said they found blood, and then they gave me these two medicines to take.
Could be anything. Could be kidney.
They found blood in the kidney, and they gave you medicines to take.
I'm sorry, could you repeat yourself
for a second?
Urine. Could be anything.
They gave me this thing called amoxicillin. It's like this gigantic white, what I call a horse pill.
Oh.
Because it's so
Sarah
freaking...
Jessica Parker's?
Yes. Gary Coleman's wife was eating it with her giant teeth.
All I know is it's this pill that's difficult to swallow. That
because it's a suppository.
I describe the cup as the size of a... No, it's a cup the size of a super-sized cup at McDonald's.
Why am I Anthony right now?
What?
Well, I said, why am I believing Anthony right now? It's a suppository, and he's taking it by mouth.
Oh, is that great? This is not good. This is not a good scene. Danielle in Jersey, go. You're on with Vinny.
Oh, Vinny, you are so wrong. It's not even funny. First of all, Joe Paterno did not go to the police campus, or the campus of police. Okay, what he did was he went to Curly. Because you know when you...
Oh, God.
Looks like he's fucking 10-year-olds in his shower.
Hey, Mo, hit him with a wrench before he penetrates that boy.
Why'd you use this hammer on the boy?
Hey, don't give him any ideas. He's already screwed up their lives.
Come to Curly. I'll help you.
For anyone that wants to discuss this seriously, please don't say Curly. When are you going to learn? Just say Mr. C or something.
Oh, by the way, we were wrong about the chant outside. Somebody on Twitter has cleared it up. They were not chanting Joe Must Stay. They were chanting Joe DeRosa's gay.
Well, that's accurate at least. Must have saw the podcast. Danielle.
Hey, Sandusky, get off that boy. Mo's coming.
So we didn't.
Speaking of Mo,
yeah, give me a wrench or something.
We didn't hear.
Shut up, Chip.
We didn't.
The fourth stooge.
We didn't hear past the Joe Paterno went to Mr. C. So continue.
Okay, listen, I have to start by saying, I love you guys. And
Thank you.
I only got my satellite radio just for you guys.
Okay. No one gives a shit.
I know it is a shame because they're a horrible company. But I love you guys.
All right.
But anyway, Joe Paterno did not go to campus police.
Who did he go to?
Yeah, who did he go to?
He went to Shemp. He went to Curly.
What are you doing with that young boy? Get that penis ass out of your mouth.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't touch his testicles. You're gonna give him a complex when he grows up. Hey, I'm warning you. Get your dick out of that boy's asshole.
Yeah, take your dick out of him.
For the love of God, don't say that word.
Hey, you're making that boy gay.
Danielle, it's important, though. Joe Paterno didn't go to that guy. He just went to that guy, not the campus police, you're saying?
That's exactly correct. Yeah.
And
Wrong answer. Read the newspaper, girl. The
Okay.
Curly resigned.
Hey, what's he doing? He's giving that boy a Roman war helmet.
Ah, knock it off. I think I see blood.
Oh, boy, he's putting his balls and his penis in his mouth. Wait till Mo gets a load of this one.
why would you say his name if you want to discuss this seriously?
Yeah, it looks like they're hitting with wrenches and stuff.
Holy fuck.
Ah, Chip again.
Hey, Chip, shut up.
Yeah, what's that?
Holy fuck. All right, so Vinny's saying he did go to the campus police. And Danielle's saying no, he went to that guy.
Yeah.
It's in the newspaper. Two of them resigned. One of them is, and the other was the head of campus police.
That's right. All he had to do was report to the police. You have your facts wrong, Vinny, but like most of the people that are blinded by Big Bad Joe Paterno and Big Bad Ken Spade, right? You're not understanding that there's victims involved. So if it was your son getting torqued by a big fat bastard, you're going to go and tell Curly instead of
Hey, what's he doing? I think that's a 69 position. Oh, boy, I see blood going down the shower drain.
Ah, unhand that boy, you charlatan.
Oh, boy, he's holding his head. I never saw that sexual position before. Mo's done that to me plenty of times.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. What, are they going to hit with wrenches and stuff, too?
Hey, Chip.
We put on a good show.
Thanks.
All right, later.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Vinny. Thank you, Danielle.
Fuck, Patty, you said you did pretty good at the Empire. What?
Yeah, in March.
All right, what does that mean? How much did you win?
200. I thought I won $1 million, and then I paid 2 credit cards with that.
You won $200.
Paid my Capital One and paid my Premier Bank.
I love it.
I had 2 payments. It was like,
Capital
wow,
One, my Premier Bank. What do you owe to Capital One?
Oh, I use a credit card for some things like
We know.
the medical.
What's
bill.
in your barren womb?
I like that. That's a good
People
one.
are. What's in your meat wallet? Nothing. People are really mad too. This guy Scott in Florida. I got to get him on with Patty.
They're livid.
They're fucking livid. Scott, go ahead.
No, this was Auntie M that died in that way.
Really?
All right, so what's
Such a nice lady.
All right, read about her death. Let's see.
Her health started to fail throughout the 1950s.
Yeah.
Right, so she was in her house in L.A. She began rearranging her room, placing her favorite photos and memorabilia in prominent places.
Yeah.
She laid out her resume and a collection of press clippings from her lengthy career. She dressed immaculately in an elegant royal blue dressing gown. Then, with her hair properly styled, she took an overdose of sleeping pills. She lay down on the couch, covered herself with a gold blanket over her shoulders, and tied a plastic bag over her head.
Instead, she shoved hay in her twat and asshole.
After all that beautifying, just shoves hay in her twat.
Yeah, maybe grass too.
Annie M. Read the note she left behind.
Yeah.
Read the note.
She left a note behind that said,
Love that, man.
I am now about to make the great adventure. I cannot endure this agonizing pain any longer. It is all over my body. Neither can I face the impending blindness. I pray the Lord my soul to take. Amen.
Wow.
And then her landlady found her.
Oh,
and then
that's
she
great.
She died.
Hay is such an unpleasant thing to shove in your twat and asshole.
And asshole,
like
yes.
mulch would be okay because it's soft grass.
No, that's hard.
But hay would hurt your cunt.
Very
grass.
brittle.
Perforate
Very brittle.
things.
Was she sick or just not getting work?
Just getting work. No one wanted
sick.
Annie M. in
Nobody's hiring me. I got to shove hay in
1962.
my mouth, cunt, and asshole. Give it a fucking dry cleaning bag. Well, 206, more hay, and a fucking... run down to the dry cleaner. Be a dear. Run down to the dry cleaner. Give me some Twistix.
Fuck.
206 more hay.
Sorry.
No, sorry. That's fucking hilarious. Wow.
Yeah,
She was losing her health.
she was sick and going blind, but she was also 81 years old.
She was born in 18 what? She was born in
81. Stop hanging on.
1880 she was born?
Yeah. She looks like a Caligula bust.
That's great. Yeah, she really doesn't look real.
1880.
That's when she was a young, fetching beauty.
I bet that fucking plastic bag with the drugs she took, I bet she puked in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
And just her head is
stunk.
coated in vomit.
Wow.
Who found her?
Be a deer.
The landlady. The landlady found her.
Yeah. That must have been a horrific sight. Dressed nice with puke in a bag.
God, I'm never going to watch that movie again without
fuck
thinking
yeah.
of her horrible death. And laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, she probably thought she was in Kansas.
So what do you got on this clown, Kevin, that took his own life? And did he take his own life because he couldn't
shot himself in the chest.
That's violent.
Ballsy move.
That's very ballsy.
That's a ballsy move. That's what Tattoo did also.
Well, it's kind of smart, though, because
It hurts.
it's kind of smart because if you're going to survive it, at least you still got your face.
That's true. If you
Nothing more
survive that.
awkward than the guy that walks around after he attempted suicide and has half his face gone.
I have a very positive outlook on life. This taught me a lesson. I wanted to kill myself, but now this taught me that people really do care. I have a new positive outlook.
Oh, you faceless creep.
You don't like those, like those
I hate
guys?
that story.
Where,
All of a sudden, like, life is better that he's got half a head.
now
I'm
he's,
really glad. I was depressed when I was doing, but now that I've had the doctors and the support I've gotten show me that people really do care.
Oh, no one can look at you. You two holes in your face where a nose used to be.
travel the country talking to people about your experience.
Yeah.
I talk to the young people. I tell them suicide's not the way. It's not the answer. I thought it was. And look what it did to me. But I meet a lot of supportive people.
Oh, the spit's just trickling down his neck. So he has no lower jaw to hold the
I
spit.
realized as soon as I pulled the trigger, that was the wrong thing to do. Supportive people. Very supportive people.
Oh, shut up. Faceless.
It's hilarious.
God.
So he went for the chest.
Do you know what an ass you have to feel like when you pull the trigger and then you wake up and you see hospital ceiling lights? Oh boy, am I a dummy!
Well, how bad is it? I can handle it. I can handle it.
The signs all over the walls, mirrors prohibited.
Do not gasp.
Oh, is that great?
Oh my goodness.
Supportive people. Before I never knew how supportive people could be, but now I've learned, and I have a zest for life now.
Lives touched. I guess 16 is when he interviews. I bet you there's some testimony from the grateful passengers.
Yes.
And they're going to discuss what they were thinking.
Yeah. A wild ride.
It's a wild ride. Yes.
18 is just called Home.
Home.
That was probably after. And then 19, The Question.
Okay.
Are you gay?
Yes. Why did you write this book? Why isn't this a leaflet? Why isn't this a fucking 3-paragraph blog?
Like, there's nothing about that situation that we haven't heard already.
We know it all.
In Time magazine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not a book.
I want to hear about your fucking. I want to hear about when the flare got shot in your helicopter. Yeah. Well, Lance had a surfboard. We took off from LaGuardia. You shut up.
Doing a book signing in the Long Island Sound. Just going to sit there in the water.
It'll probably be a bestseller. I would just be great. And I'm sure he'll talk about the keys to the city and meeting the president.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking gives a turkey.
Great.
We got a guy that actually went to a Sullenberger book signing.
Really?
Wow. Brian, what do you got?
Opie, how you doing this morning, man?
Hey, Brian, what do you got?
Walked into Walmart at 10:55 last Saturday, and there was a signing at 11, so I thought, hell, I'll go back and watch. There was about 30 people standing around. He walked in. They all applauded. He signed their books. He was out of there. It was the biggest non-event I've ever
I actually feel bad. I don't want to see the guy embarrassed like that.
No, they're not going to be a line around the block.
I'm surprised, though, man.
Well, with all the attention he got, he should have got a lot more fucking people showing up to his book signing. They brought him out during the Super Bowl. Guy should have people at his book.
And he
signing.
waved. Him and the crew waved uncomfortably long till the middle of the third quarter. Like, get off the field, you goose murdering asshole. We have fucking wagers to cover. Hey, Goose Hitler, get off the fucking genocide against geese. He's a criminal. He should be arrested.
TJ in New York, what do you got?
I want Sully to die in prison alone.
Jesus, TJ.
Yeah, Sully's real name for his book is My Failed Suicide Attempt.
God damn it.
Now, Carrie.
He was actually gunning for that one goose who owed him money. Something about a golden egg. He wouldn't be specific.
Carrie, what do you got?
Good evening.
Hi, Carrie.
Question for you guys. You're bagging the shit out of them, which was not what you did the day after this shit happened.
Right.
You guys get on the plane. You, Jimmy. Who you want flying the fucking thing? The goose killer?
Mohammed Atta. Fucking asshole. Shut up. We're just having fun.
Jesus, dude, yeah. Just go with the jokes. Let's say hi to Joe in Manhattan. Joe.
Yeah, the name of the book is I Was Saving Myself. You Were All Alone for the Ride.
That would be a better title. Oh, this guy wants to call you an asshole, Jimmy. Jan, go ahead.
Hey, Jimmy, fuck you, man. I'm driving down the road, and you're talking about sucking dog dick. I spit coffee all over my glasses, all over my sunglasses, all over my windshield.
This guy's spitting up coffee because you, Jimmy.
You're hot as hell.
Oh, no, that book is going to be brutal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I want to buy a whole box of it and see if I can skip them across the river.
Oh, I'd rather read my fortune in a magic 8-ball. It's going to be fucking terrible read.
Oh, he just sits there with a bunch of geese behind him, and when people come up to get their book signed, he snaps the neck and signs it in goose blood.
And then he closes the book on the goose as like a bookmarker.
Oh, he hates geese.
He really does. He caught some goose fucking a chick he was dating at one point. The goose had a cigarette, was holding her down and fucking her face. And he's like, "What's going on here?"
What is that whole mindset about?
Part of it is probably he's dirty and he likes that to be.
No. There's some fucking other thing than just a turn on. There is some deep-seated psychological shit going in your head where you have your wife
and you want other men to fuck her. That's something happened to you back in your fucking youth, and your upbringing with your mom, whatever the fuck it is. That's a mental problem.
See, I don't understand wanting your friends to fuck. That to me is the creepy part. Like, I've thought of, I don't know if I've ever let anyone do it, but I've thought of the turn on of girlfriends fucking people. But if there was any face on the man, like the idea of a friend doing it is where it would be like disgusting.
Sam's right though. Like he's a little wrestling fan.
Yeah, it's
and
a
he
hero
wants Hulk
worship.
Hogan to have sex with his wife.
He wouldn't have let any of his friends fuck his wife.
I don't know about that. I think you're wrong. I think he would have.
I bet he specifically wanted Hulk Hogan to do it.
And other wrestlers.
Maybe Bruce Beefcake.
Hulk Hogan and my wife.
Situation and whomever.
Yes, I just.
What'd you do?
Oh man! All right, Jimmy's got all kinds of.
Wait, we're getting E-Rock's weekend shit as Jimmy does that, and we'll get to
important. You should go to Jimmy.
No, what you do over the 4th of July weekend?
I went to Philly to see John
Philly
Mayer.
your belly.
I just keep handing it over to you.
And once again, that's why you just throw this shit out there. At least it's something. Wow, man. It's endless.
It just never ends. I'm sorry, Rock.
But it's endless, like how many different angles you can take on the same fucking joke. It's amazing. His new song's all right.
I'm really happy he's singing.
But he just says douchey things. You hear what he said about Katy Perry?
Katy.
Thanks to...
What did he say?
That her face is his home.
What? Ew!
Yeah, he says weird shit.
What do you mean her face is his home?
He tries too hard. I know he's been on the show, and I do like him, I guess, to a point, but he just says weird shit.
Well, what did he say? I don't know what you mean.
What was the exact quote?
Face is my home.
Something like that.
I would point
Give
to
me
my
the exact
face and say,
quote.
"This is your ass's home." To a young lady. I get that.
Maybe from mouth is my dick's garage. That's about as close as I'll get to that romance.
Once again, just throw this shit out there. It leads to something.
Yeah.
That's
Your
why you gotta
asshole's an
always
attic.
listen.
I want to store my cum in.
The only station that really rocks. Good afternoon. It's Opie. It's Anthony. And it's Don Newton, everyone.
How you guys doing today?
The official judge of Sperm Bowl
Official.
96 has arrived.
He's got all his equipment and everything, man.
He's got a raincoat on, basically. I guess it's a lot.
Oh, God damn it.
You know, just in case it gets hit with a lot of cum.
You gave me way too much for that line.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm a laughing fucking hyena.
Hold on. Oh, my God. Do me a favor. I want to reenact that moment. I don't do Anthony's the brilliant impressions, but
Do
I'm
you
going to
want
do
me
my...
to just stop after that line?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'll do my line.
Anthony quivers.
6 has arrived.
He's got all his equipment and everything, man.
He's got a raincoat on, basically.
No, you did! A raincoat!
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
I couldn't commit to that one because Anthony Quivers was too fucking funny.
I'm just a chuckling douche.
Hey, you're not. You just had a few laughs. So you're having fun.
I told you. Oh, fuck it. God, I fucked it up.
Okay, terrific.
Fucking idiot. I can't even do my current character anymore. I'm so flabbergasted.